friends, let's begin the new topic, and that is the presentation software. OpenOffice provides us the facilities to make the text document, to do the calculations, as well as to give the presentation. Many more things are there, as you people can see over here, but we are going to discuss the presentation software. Okay, so the presentation software that we are going to use here is known as the Impress. When we are going to begin with the presentation software, the first thing is that what is the need for the presentation software? What is a presentation software? So when we are going to create a professional looking visual aids, okay, you people have written the text, you people have created a tables, but those are for our own working. But when we have to give a professional look to those documents or to those works, then we go for the presentation software. So here we are just going to see how we are going to work with the presentation software. When we are going to work with the presentation software, we can begin with the empty presentation, or we can begin with the template. Two options are provided to us, or we can even open the existing presentation if we have previously made one. So since we haven't created anyone previously, so we have two options. First two options are there with us, empty and the templates. If we want to begin with the scratch, we have no idea what we have to work with, or we want to do all the work of our own, then we will go for the empty presentation. And if we want to work onto the preset designs and preset options, then we can go for the templates also. Okay, so first of all, let us see how we are going to use the empty presentation. So after selecting this, we are going to click on to the next option. Next, second number is giving us two options over here. First is which type of the presentation backgrounds do we want to keep. Okay, and then about the presentations. Okay, so first of all, let's see which type of the presentation background we have to see. Like we want to have the black and the white presentation, or we want to have the presentation with the blue border. Okay, see, whatever the options we are going to select over here, this preview option is going to show us how it is going to look like. So many more options are here given over here, so we can just select any. Suppose I'm just going to select the blue and the red gradient one. So here the slide is going to look like this. Slide is the work area. Actually, the work area where we are going to do into a presentation is the slide. Okay, so after selecting the background, we have to select the output medium. Where do we want to have the output? Generally, we select by default the screen is selected because we have to display it onto a monitor. Beside this, we can even get it onto the paper also, onto a slide also, and onto the overhead sheet also. So accordingly, we will select the output medium, and when all the options are selected over here, we will click onto the next. Third page gives us the option for the transition. Transition means how the slides are going to be introduced one after the other. So here one is the effect is given. So these are the options related to the effect, means how the things are going to be applied over here. Suppose I just want to have it wheel clockwise 2 spokes. Okay, so you can see that this is how the slide will be introduced into the presentation. Which type of the speed I want to have for the transition, slow, medium, fast, all of the things we can just select over here. And then how long we want to have this presentation, how much of the pause we want to give. So all these things we can just select over from here. And once all the options are selected, we can click on to the create option. Now create option is giving us the Impress window. You all can see that onto this window we have got the 5 certain things over here. First thing is this, you people can see this area. This is actual the work area, which is called as the slide. Onto this, the rest of the things are just components are just the same as we had into the previous applications. Like onto the top we have the title bar, then we have got the menu bar, then we have got the toolbars. This one is the standard toolbar, and this one is the formatting toolbar. Beside this toolbars, we have got the task panes. This is called a right hand side. This is the task pane. Here, from here we choose the options what we have to apply onto the presentation. Then at the bottom, you people can see this is the drawing toolbars. Okay, Drawing toolbars are present over here. Then we have got the slide pane. This is the slide pane. Left hand side, this line is called as the slide pane, which is going to show us how many slides we have selected. All the slides will be listed over here, and this middle one is the actual work area, or a slide, or the current slide onto which we are working will be present over here. So this is how the window of the Impress looks like. Now into this window, we people will notice some of the things which are very common, that which we people will be getting over here onto the top, and that is the views. Different types of the views are available, how we can view our presentation. When we are working to make the presentation, we need these types of the views, which gives us the idea how and which type of the slides and what informations we are making about. If we have to make some of the changes, we can just go with the help of taking the look onto these views. Okay, so let us see views one by one. First is the normal view, the working view, which onto which the slide pane, the task pane, and the work area is present. This is called as the normal view. Next one is the outline pane. This this displays only the text of the presentation, and since nothing is written over there, so but if we are going to write something over here, so this is going to just display how many slides are here into this, and what are the contents of the what are the text of the slides into that. This is going to be given to us by the outline pane. But if we have to work, we have to go for the it does not let us to do any work onto the slide. If we have to work, we have to go back onto the normal pane only. Third view is the notes pane. Notes pane provides us typing notes area. You can see over here, click the notes. Okay, so if you want to type anything, we are able to type the things into this area, and this notes is related to the slide which is displayed onto the top. Okay, generally all the informations are not we are not able to give all the informations into the slide only. Explanations are required over there, which is to be given by the presenter. So a presenter should be knowing which points to be talked about, or how to present give a presentation. This becomes helpful to a presenter when we are going to provide some notes to it. So what notes have to be kept over there, how we have to create a note, what changes we have to make into the notes, all such type of the things can be done with the help of this notes pane. Then next option is about the handout pane. This handout pane is the option which is going to give us the compressed version of the slides. Okay, how the slides are going to be means onto a slide, onto the normal pane we are just able to see one slide only, but with the help of the handout we can decide how many slides we want to show into the onto the one page. So, see here on right hand side, the layouts option are given over here. If you want to have only one slide into the handout, or we want to have two slides, or we want to have the 3 slides with the text information something over there, 4 slides, 6 slides, and 9 slides. These types of the slides will be given, and these are provided to the people, those who are giving the presentation, so that they can get the more idea about the presentation slides what we have given over here. And the last one is the slide sorter view. Slide sorter view gives us the arrangement of all the slides one by one. All the slides will be presented over here onto the same window. If we have to make some changes into the order of the slides, or we have to duplicate a slide, or we have to delete a slide, unnecessarily a slide has been added over there, so all such type of the things can be done with the help of the slide sorter view. Okay, so this was all about the different types of the views what are present over there. But since I told you people that working view is the normal view, whatever the work we have to do, we have to go to the normal view only. So this is how we are going to begin with the presentation. Now let us see how we have to begin with the presentation. So first of all, when we are onto the working area, here we need to insert a slide. By default a slide has been inserted over here. Okay, here onto the right hand side you people can see the different layouts are given over here. Like this is the blank slide. When we don't know where to keep that what the informations to be given onto the slide, then we can work with the blank area, blank text also, blank slide also. Then the second one is the title slide. Here we have got the two boxes, onto which first box you all can see on in front of you is written click to add title, and below is click to add text. Sometimes we need to give the title and the subtitle, so in that situation we go for this type of the layout. Okay, third slide is given over there when we have to give the outlines. uh, Generally if we have to create the index page or something like that, then we go for this type of the slide. uh, Title plus two blocks are given over here. Any difference type of the things have to be mentioned, then we can go for such type of the slides. So accordingly you all can see the different layouts are given for the different types of the slides. Whatever layout is preferable to demonstrate or to give the information what I want or what we want to represent, then we can select one from here only. Okay, so this is how we are going to insert the slide. Now one slide has been inserted. Suppose this is the title slide. Now I have to insert the next slide. For this is called as the first slide. Now if I have to insert the next slides also, then either three options are there. Either I can go to the insert menu onto the menu bar, and then the slide option is there. See, as soon as I selected, a new slide has been entered over here. You all can see the next slide into the slide pane has been introduced. Now if I want to change this, I can go for the second type of the slide, and you all can see that this has been changed to the different type of the slide. Okay, now in this manner, as many slides as we want, we can insert over there. Second option is onto the toolbar. That slide option is present over here. Onto this toolbar also we can click, and a new slide will be introduced over here. Now suppose onto this toolbar I just have to show the chart, so I can select the chart one, and the third slide will be changed for the slide presentation. Fourth option is that we can go onto the slide icon onto the presentation toolbar. We have already seen this slide option from the this is the presentation toolbar. From here we have gone on to the slide option. Okay, now we can go on to the right. We can do the right click also, and we will be getting the option for the introduction of the new slide also. Okay, not over here, because here we are going to work. Okay, a new slide has been introduced over here. See, onto the slide pane, when I clicked onto the right click, when I did the right click, a shortcut menu appeared, and that has given us the option for the introducing of new slide. So after selecting the slide, we can select which type of the layout we want to keep, and all the slides will be arranged into the slide pane. Now just let me show you people about the slide sort of view. What I told you people, since no more slides are added over there, all the slides are arranged over here all together. Now if we want to change the position of the slide 2 with the slide 4, okay, we can do it up. Now once all the when all the slides are made over here, then we go for the slideshow. So you all can see the option over here for the slideshow is present, menu is present into the menu bar. Okay, from here we can click onto the slideshow. Some of the options we want to apply onto the slideshow, that too can be accomplished from here only. Means slideshow settings we can do. Okay, that which slides do we want to show, all slides or from a selected slide if we want. Okay, then that too can be done over there. What will be the where we have to show it up. Okay, how we have to whether we want to change the slide manually or onto the mouse pointer, do we want to show it, or we want to have the animations onto it, or we want to change slides by clicking on background. So these are the various options what we can manage while doing the slideshow. Okay, so once the slideshow is selected over here, slideshow is going to be done. Okay, so the full screen will be present in front of us, and since we haven't selected any of the option, okay, so next slides will keep on coming over there. Okay, since nothing was written onto our slides, so nothing is being displayed over here, and once all the slides are displayed over here, we will get the pause option. Okay, so this is how we are going to do the slideshow. Okay, now let's move over to the next session, and that is about the various presentation templates. We have seen how we have to we have to select the slides from the empty presentation. In the same manner, we have got the option to select the slide from the templates also. Okay, now let us see how we are going to begin with the presentation with the templates. Okay, for this let us select the presentation, and from here we are going to for the from templates option. So okay, so when we are going to select the templates, we are going to just simply fill up the informations over there into the pre-designed backgrounds or the requirements for us. Okay, so for here generally the informations are given over there. Some of the changes we have to make. So introducing a new product is there. Now click on to the next. That has shown the error though. Now again, now you people can see properly that has shown the error, that why it was not giving us the backgrounds that time. So introducing a new product has been selected over here. So click on to the next, and see the things are given over here. Now if I want to change, I want to change it from the blue with the bottom title. Okay, so this has been changed with us. Where do we want to have the output? Now suppose the screen I have selected over here, then I will be clicking on to the next. We can apply the transition effect. These things are just the same as we have done into the empty presentation. Okay, now speed is medium. Next, now here some of the questions will be asked by us, that what is the name of the company, or which type of the, what is the topic of the subject of the presentation, and what things we want to keep into this presentation for the ideas to be present. These informations are to be given, and onto the answers of these informations the slides are prepared. Okay, and lastly we are going to click on to the create option. So title, see, all such type of the predefined things are present into in front of us. Here the slides are predefined, so because we are working with the templates. So this is the difference when we are working with the empty presentation and when we are working with the templates. When we are working with the templates, the things are pre-designed for us. We have to only fill the text values, or you can say that some informations into it. Okay, now if you do not want to go for this type of the template, you want to create your own template, then we have got the option for that also. Means we don't want to use the predefined one, we can go to the file menu, and then here the templates option are given over here, organizers there. So from here template management dialog box, we can set our own templates also. Okay, so select my templates, go on to the commands, and these types of the options are given over here. You are going to choose one, and they will be introduced over here. Okay, so this is how we can create our own templates also. So now total 3 ways we just said, I just explained to you people. One is the empty presentation, one is the from the predefined templates, and one is to create your own templates. Now once the presentation has been done over here, now let me again go on to the blank one only. I just don't want to work with the template one. I want to go for the blank empty presentation. Okay, blue lines and gradients, create. Now such type of the thing is present in front of us. Now I just want to do the formatting into these things. Okay, so for the formatting we have to go to the format menu. Onto this format menu we have got the slide design. Okay, so slide design, from here we are going to select which type of the slide design we want, how do we want to do it, whether we want to keep it we want to exchange the background page, or we want to delete the unused background. So whatever we just want to do, we can select from here only. Now if I do not want to have the background colors and the shadings, I want to change all these types of the things, then that too can be done. We have to go to the format, and then from there I have to go on to the page. From here I have got the background. I can click on to the sky. Okay, whether I want to change the background settings for all pages, so I can say yes. See, the background has been changed what I have selected over there. So anytime, anywhere, we can just make the changes into the slides. We can even change the text fonts and the styles as we have done into the others, we into the other application. Like we have to simply go to the format, we have to go to the character, and the same dialog box will be available to us. Okay, and from here we can make the changes into the characters. Also we can change the font style and the font color. Okay, then we can go on to the other tools also. If we want to insert a chart, or we want to create a table, everything can be done over here into the slide with the help of these options. Okay, so it's just nothing new, it is all the same how we have done it previously into the other applications. Into the same manner we have to do all the work over here. Only the difference is that we have to work with the onto a new workspace that is called as the slide. Okay, earlier we have worked on to the tables, we have worked on to the pages. Now here we are working with the slide, but the things, the work what we are doing, it will be the same. One thing is there what I want to tell you people, and that is the working with the slide masters. Now one thing is there which is new over here, and that is the slide master. So for the slide master, let me first of all introduce more slides over there. Okay, suppose I have introduced 3 slides. Now slide master is you can say that it is a design that is applicable to the multiple slides. Okay, when we are making a slide, when we are choosing a slide master type of the thing, we are just trying to apply the same background or same changes or same design theme onto the different slides all together with one. So slide master is the option which is available to us into the view menu. When we are onto the view menu, here we have the master. We can create the slide master, and we can go for the notes master. Let's discuss about the slide master first. So and when we are going to choose the slide master, it is going to give us the option, and when we are such type of the things are available in front of us. Now if we are going to use this slide master, we are able to set the changes onto all the slides together. So after selecting the slide master, we have to go on to the format menu. Onto this format menu, we will be going on to the page, and from the page, suppose if I have chosen the Mercury. Okay, so now see that this Mercury has been applied onto the slides in present of us. Now if I am going to introduce a new slide, okay, and this is going to have the same type of the there also. Okay, see all the same has been applied on to all the slides in front of us. So these are just the view how we want to whether we want to take it up, or we do not want to take it up, whether we want to we don't want to have the same designs onto, or the theme onto all the slides together, then we won't be taking the we don't be taking the help of the slide master. We will be selecting individual slides by our own and making the and applying the changes over there. Okay, we can even add the headers and the footers onto the slides. Okay, through the slide master only. Means if we are going to choose the slide master, headers and the footers will be applicable onto all the slides with by its own only. Okay, you don't have to do the changes over there. For this you have to go on to the view headers and the footers. From here the view, we have got the headers and the footers option, and this is going to apply the date and time, or whatever slide number, whatever the text you want to write over here, everything will be applied to all, and all the slides will be having those types of the settings what we have selected over here. So this is how we are going to use the slide master. One thing is broadly what I want to tell you people is that slide masters are going to help us to create the design themes for all the slides all together. Okay, when you are going to use the note master, it is going to create the themes for the all the notes pages all together. Okay, means notes master will work onto the note slide, and slide master will work onto the slides. This is how we are going to work with the presentations templates. Okay, So this is was the completion of the second session. Now the third session is given about the slide text and the images. Generally, the you all can see that when we are working with, okay, open new presentation, empty, next. Okay, now our new presentation is here. I'm just using the next blank presentation so that I can tell you people what I am talking about. You all can see that every layout has got some of the rectangular boxes here. Okay, these boxes are called as the placeholders, means they are the predefined places into the slide where we are going to introduce the text or something whatever we want to add. Okay, so here it is written, click to add title. So whatever the title we want to give, I can just write over here and that title will be added over here. So now the text we can just work as we just want to have our own. Okay, so here nothing is there. The formatting, editing are going to be done into the same manner only. You can create the bulleted list over here. You can introduce the tables as I just told you, picture. Even you can introduce the pictures. You can make the clip arts, okay. So everything whatever you want to work with onto any of the onto the objects, into any of the work whatever you are doing, you are able to do all those types of the work here also. Okay, so this is how, this is what I was talking about. Okay, so I hope the presentation is not a very tough thing. It is a very easy one. What you people have already done it over, only a creative type of the work is done over here, or we can say that a visual creation is being done when we are working with the uh, Impress application. Okay.